Welcome, everybody.
New York, on Saturday, July 16th. WWE returns to the world's most famous arena with WWE Live. Experience the hype with all your favorite superstars, including John Cena live.
You want some? Come get some.
It's the WWE Live SummerSlam Heatwave Tour in New York, Saturday, July 16th. Tickets and VIP packages are available.
This is Mick Foley.
This is Harley Reiss.
This is Shelton Benjamin.
This is Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
This is the Monster Abyss.
And this is Daniel Bryan.
This is JBL, and you're watching the MWF.
Be there live.
Wrestling fans from around the corner, around the world, another installment of MWF Extra. I'm Dan Marani. Happy to be joined by the man again, the president, Dr. David Reiss.
Very good to be here.
President, it's always great to have you in studio. We don't have you here enough. I know you and Oscar are, literally traveling the world.
Just came in from LA last weekend.
Yes. Well, you know what? You're getting the job done. That's why you are much better at the helm than a man with the worst piece in professional wrestling, John Cena Sr. I don't want to spend too much time on that sleaze bag. As we have interesting news and notes to talk about, you have come up with a concept that I think is really going to get people talking. I don't know if I like it yet, but the way you explained it to me, you could be a visionary.
I could be.
All right.
Whether I am or not, time will tell.
All right.
I don't know if I like it, but we'll see.
All right.
There are a lot of people out there who think they know wrestling, and they know a lot about wrestling. Let's face it, people these days on the net, on Facebook, on Twitter, they know a lot.
The internet wrestling community, if you will.
Right. A lot of them think they can do a lot. Some of them can. Some of them have a lot of talent. Some of them have talent, but not the it factor. Some of them have the it factor, but not talent. We need the whole package. And they're out there. There are people out there who have the whole package and haven't been found yet. They haven't been identified. It's the needle in the haystack. And we may have to go through Haystacks Calhoun to get there. But we're going to find the needles in the haystack, the ones who are going to shine, the ones who are going to bring respect to the business, the ones who are going to respect what they're doing, and the ones who wouldn't make it if we weren't here to give them that opportunity. Because it's all about opportunity. Now, most people will take that opportunity and frankly will blow it. And I may be wrong. Maybe no one will make it. But I think we're going to find some gems in there.
So literally, you're almost labeling this the IWC's Got Talent. You want to see almost a showcase of what these people that are online spouting opinions, that feel they could be professional wrestlers, that feel they could be assets to the king of sports behind the scenes. You want to hear from all of these people. Like you said, finding a needle in a haystack, there could be a lot of hay reaching out to us.
A lot of hay and a lot of other stuff under there.
From your lips to God's ears on that. I have a feeling this could infuriate some, but at the same time, like we were talking about before in the green room, every person that's gone on to contribute something big to the sport of professional wrestling, unless they were born into the industry, at one point they were an outsider, as most of the, what you'd call the internet wrestling community is. They're not in the business yet because they haven't had that opportunity to apply themselves.
And we want to hear what people have to say. We want to hear their ideas. We want to see what they've got. Most of them probably will think they have a lot more than they do. And we'll see that, and we'll have some fun with it. But there are some who really do have it, and they may not even realize what they have yet. But we'll identify that. We'll see where it is. We'll see what we can make of it.
Do you think Oscar could be almost an analogy when it comes to this? Look at his career. He was an outsider. He was a rapper. He was an entertainer opening for Andrew Dice Clay out in Las Vegas, Nevada. But by chance, he met Vince McMahon out there at the annual syndicated television convention. And look at what the man wound up with.
Right.
A career in WWE. So is that on par with what you're thinking right now?
Certainly. We know there are a lot of people who really train hard for this all their lives and are born into it. And they have a head start, and a lot of them take nothing away from them. They earn it. They use that head start. But then there are a lot of others who don't have that head start, but who can bring a lot to it once they find the right path. And we're going to put that path there, but we're going to see who falls off it and who stays on it.
I don't think this has ever been done before. I think it's very unique. Again, it's very interesting. I'm not 100% sold on it yet. There's a part of me that thinks it's an awful idea because I think this sport and this industry should be limited as far as to who can get in. But at the same time, you know, once I sat down and thought about it, I know I was speaking to Mark Dustin of the MWF Board of Directors. It's a scenario where, again, there's so many people that aren't, like we said, born into it, that could really be an asset to the industry, that haven't had the chance because they're not in it yet.
You know, it depends on your definition of talent. There are a lot of people who have reasonable talent, but reasonable talent isn't going to take you to the top.
Right.
We need those who have the right talent and who have the top talent. And that's what we're going to look for. And as you say, it may be a bad idea. We may not find them. But I know they're out there. And if they're out there, we should find them.
What do you want to do to cultivate these people once we do find them, if we find them?
I want people to show us their passion. People who can talk the talk but can do what they say. People who not only understand but who can put it into action. A lot of people understand. Hey, take me. I understand a lot about it. There's a lot I can't do. I've learned that over time. Some people are going to learn they can't do even what they understand. But we're going to find those who have an understanding and who can translate it into action.
Do you think your own experiences have led you to come up with this decision? You yourself, you were a world-renowned psychiatrist.
Well, at least a city-renowned psychiatrist.
A city-renowned psychiatrist in your day job. You became a member of one of the great things I love about this sport, the Cauliflower Alley Club. And, you know, through a lot of strange coincidences and just life happenings, you wound up here in the Millennium Wrestling Federation.
Yeah, you know, it's a funny story, but, you know, first time I went to Cauliflower Alley Club and I actually gave a talk, and sitting in the audience and sitting on stage with me was someone that, you know, I had watched for years. I didn't know if I'd get out of there alive. I didn't know if I'd bomb. I had something to say, but I had no idea what it would be.
Who was it?
Ted DiBiase.
Really?
$1 Million Man.
The man that sat in this very studio.
And it wasn't until the end of my talk when he looked over at me and nodded, and the people in the audience saw him nod. I said, you know, there's a lot I don't know, but there's one or two things I know, and I can make a contribution.
Well, I'm interested to see the fan base out there, what kind of a contribution they think they can make to the sport, and those that we hear from through the BostonWrestling.com super site. Again, the president, you are innovating, if nothing else, a visionary. That remains to be seen by who and what we find.
A visionary or a fool, and we'll find out which.
We're going to find out which one. That's a great way to put it. Folks, pleasure to have the president with us here. Get ready for an adventure as summer turns to fall. It's the MWF's 15th anniversary. Continue to check out the BostonWrestling.com super site and our social media outlets for continued information. Until we speak again, you and yours, be well.